Well, welcome back to Turning Pages with Bree. So glad that you took some of your time to spend here with me on this video. Really do appreciate that. And if you are enjoying my videos and would like to see more of me chatting away with all this bookish type of information, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and it'll let you know when I produce some more videos, which I'm doing my best to try to keep them coming somewhat regularly. So anywho, wanted to first share with you that I'm just coming back from a vacation with my family, basically some of the girls in my family, a girls trip. And we went to Cancun, and I have actually been to a couple places in Mexico before, but never to Cancun. That was the first, and I really enjoyed it. I will show you a few clips here as I'm talking, so you can kind of see some of the fun that I had, and kind of live vicariously through that. Anyways, I did get a little bit of reading done, not a lot, but a little bit, because we were out doing, fun things, eating different restaurants and stuff, because it was a resort that was all inclusive. If you have not been on an all inclusive trip, this is my second one, and I can tell you that it is like the best way to travel, because it just eliminates the thought of where to eat, what to eat, because everything's already paid for. You can just pick whatever restaurant you want, or you can go to their buffet. It makes life so much simpler. So just, a quick note about that, because if you have not done that for yourself, it is something that you truly want to do for yourself. All inclusive it's just the thing to do. I enjoyed it tremendously again, and will definitely be going again. Anyhow, I did get a little bit of reading done. I didn't finish any books while I was on vacation, because we were, like I said, just doing different things. Did a lot of relaxing, and I did get caught up with like physical reading some of the books that I had started. So I'm close to the end of finishing a few. So anyways, I was on vacation and thought of a wonderful video to do for you guys. So this video is going to be me sharing what authors that are sort of new to me that I didn't know about until I started my page, until I started this YouTube channel, and just started following a lot of the YouTube or book talkers, booktubers and book talkers that I follow. And so I thought this would be a great video to share with you guys. I hadn't seen anyone do this, I don't think, or at least I can't say no one's did it, but I have not seen anyone do it. So I thought, yeah, this would be cool. So anyways, I'm gonna get right into it. The first author I want to give props to, and these, like I said, are in no particular order, but they are authors that were new to me that I had no idea about until the past year or so. So the first one is Miss Brittany Cherry. I had no idea about Miss Brittany Cherry. She was a new to me author. I had not read anything about her, by her, and I did not know about this author at all. So thank you, BookTube, and just all the different social media platforms that I follow or that I'm visiting frequently to get book information, bookish, stuff, for giving me Miss Brittany Cherry, because she was a new to me author, but I found out that she is actually one of my faves. I really like Miss Brittany Cherry. I like the way that she writes. I enjoy the book that I have read from her, and I cannot wait to read more. I just, like I said, thank you. And moving right along, another one of the authors that I found this way was Miss Shanora Williams. Shanora Williams I ate her books up. I have read many, many, many books by her now, and I cannot say enough positive things about her as an author. She has definitely piqued my interest because she not only writes in the romance department or genre, she also writes thrillers, and I am a romance and thriller reader, and so she piques both those interests. And she also writes in other genres, which I have not dabbled to read her other genre, which is fantasy, and I have not read that yet. So maybe sometime I will try it, but I am so thankful that I was able to come across Miss Shanora Williams. This was a new to me author, and I have just been eating her books up, and can't wait to just read more of her. I like I said, have nothing bad so far that I have read. Enjoyed every minute, every time I pick up one of her books. Okay, and moving right along, I also found Miss Christina C. Jones. Had no idea about this author. Christina C. Jones is just amazing as a writer as well, and I am enjoying her catalog. Have been reading many. If you follow me on like I'm on Fable and Goodreads. So if you follow either one of those for me, then you will see that I have read plenty of Miss Christina C. Jones and still have so many more to read of her books. Can't wait to get more into her catalog, but trust me, she is just one of those authors that you can fall in love with those characters, and want to just have more. You want to find out what else next, you know? And I love the way she does her series that she's had that I have read so far. So that is another author that was new and unbeknownst to me until I got into this social media game. And so I am so happy that I found her. I mean, all of these authors, like I said, that I'm mentioning, I had no idea about them, and I am so glad that these platforms are here sharing this information, giving us an opportunity to read from these really wonderful authors that we don't really see publicized, to know that are out there writing these great novels that we are missing out on because no one is hyping them. So this is your hype. I want to give you all of that. And if this video does really well, I definitely will do another one to share even more as I grow with my reading, and read, more new to me authors. Because I think that we should definitely, no matter what your race or whatever you are, you should be able to know that there is a wide variety of authors that are out there writing really good books, and we need to give them their props. And these are majority Black authors, or all Black authors, because these are just what is coming off of the top of my head. I did not write this down. I'm only thinking out loud to you guys, so that it is really authentic. And these are authors that I read because I like their writing and I wanted to share it with you guys. So moving right along, the next author that I found is Miss Love Bevlin. Love Bevlin. I knew nothing of her prior to social media. Love Bevlin writes really good books. I have read, I think, maybe three so far of her books, but she gets you trapped in her series to the point that you definitely know the characters, because she feeds you so much information about these characters that you get drawn in and you cannot put it down. So another author that I totally want to give all the praise and props. She is doing a great job, and I am enjoying her catalog, enjoying reading some of her series. And definitely, if you are looking for a good romance author to follow that really develops the characters, Love Bevelin is someone you want to pick up. Another author is Miss hold on, I want to get the name right. Hold on, and my apologies, because I want to make sure I name my authors correctly. Hold on. J.B. Bample. She was a new to me author as well. I found her on I think originally it was Instagram, and read one of her books. She's wrote a series, and then she's wrote some standalones. And so I read one of the standalones, Right as Rain, enjoyed that book tremendously. And now I have her second standalone. I can't think of the name right now, but I have it, and I am about to dive into that one. And I like I said, Right as Rain was just really a good book. Enjoyed it tremendously. So glad I found her as well. She writes really good stories. That story had me twisting and just all into it, and so I cannot wait to get into her next book that is also a standalone. And let's see who else. Oh, another author that I found that I am enjoying is Miss Robbie Renee. I had not heard of her before, like I said, social media, but found her and started her series, the Pretty Shattered Trilogy. Have read 2 of the 3. Enjoyed the first 2 tremendously, and I am enjoying her as an author. Can't wait to read more of her newer stuff, but I wanted to go back and read some of her older stuff. But she is definitely one of my faves, I can say at this point, because I am just like really enjoying that series and her as an author and her writing. The next one is Miss Alexandria House. That's another author that I had never heard of, and unbeknownst to me, she has become one of my faves. I am so sold on Miss Alexandria House. I have read several of her books and series and enjoyed them tremendously. If you like to read a good romance series, you gotta go pick up Miss Alexandria House. She does it well, and she writes in such a way that she keeps you engaged and like laughing out loud in some points, and it's just good. It's just really good. She's a really good author, and I am so glad, so glad that I found her. Let me see who else. Oh, last one for this video is going to be Miss K.C. Mills. I never knew anything about Miss K.C. Mills. This is a new to me author. Never heard of her until social media. So thank you for giving me the author, Miss K.C. Mills. If you have not read something by her, you need to go do yourself a favor and pick up Miss K.C. Mills. She is a joy to read her romance stories. I have enjoyed her tremendously, and I just cannot say anything negative about my reading experience of her books so far. I definitely have a long ways to go, but I have read several. Maybe the next one I do will be my thrillers, because I do have some thriller authors that I have read now that I didn't know about. So maybe I'll do one of these, and it'll be like the thriller suspense, and we'll see how that goes. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Of course, you know I like to keep this kind of short, not too long, but I do appreciate you guys tuning in. And please, again, subscribe, like, comment, give me any kind of feedback that you might want to share about these great authors. And I will definitely see you on the next one.